What's up, guys? Quarter here. I'm here at the Nibbler. I'm here with Doug. We're at this really old farm field here. That tree, if you can see it in the distance, there used to be a house there, probably like in the 1830s or so. It wasn't on the maps in like the 1890s, I think. So we're really excited. We're going to find some old stuff here today. No modern trash is the goal. We'll see how we do. Hunting season starts in 2 days, so it might be our last time here for a while. But we're excited about the day. So see you guys soon, hopefully in the first digs. All right, first hole of the day was a flat button. We weren't really sure where the house was, so Doug started down there and Kyle started by the big tree. It's a really large field. I started walking up and I'm starting to hear a lot of iron in this area, and that's always a good sign, so keep that discrimination low. I have mine at 0, so you can hear that iron. And when you start hearing the iron, you know you're getting close to the old home site. And that flat button's a good sign. Definitely activity here, and it was deep, probably about 8 or 9 inches. So really good first find. I have a good feeling there's going to be a lot of coins and buttons and things like that in this area. And of course, I'll put the banana in the hole because without that, I ain't going to find nothing. So, all right, guys, good start. Second hole of the day. If you guys can see the date on it, 1861 fatty Indian. And look how it came out of the ground. I didn't do anything to it. Just a little wipe of my finger. And this was a lot more shallow, probably about 4 or 5 inches down, 61, 62. Oh man, that is a beautiful coin. I think I'm really on the home site now. I just told the guys, I'm hearing the iron, I'm finding some coins and buttons. Hopefully they come up this way. Oh man, that's a beauty. All right, Doug said he's got a ball button. Let me see.
Look how deep that is.
Let me see. Wow, that is deep.
That's where I got it from, right in that.
Oh yeah, it's a nice little one, Doug.
Thank you.
Turn into the shade here. Yeah, nice little ball button. Yes, sir. Full shank.
What would they use those for? Do you have any idea?
Buttons to hold their clothes together.
No, the ball button.
I don't know. Maybe just a fancy.
On the pants, maybe?
I don't know. To go to the ball. I don't know, Doug. I just find the stuff.
I want a history.
Very good. Oh,
great.
I say it. I balled it.
All right.
Good find.
Yeah, it is.
I just got another flat button. I think it says Imperial. This one's plain also. I thought it was a coin in the hole. I don't know if there's anything on it. Doug had a flat button also 2 seconds ago, but his was also plain. Doug, did yours come out of the ground really nice looking?
Everything's coming out nice.
Oh, sorry, somebody called me. But the targets are coming out of the ground really clean. I can read it right out of the ground. It says Imperial. This ground here hasn't been farmed in 150 years, so there's not a lot of fertilizer and chemicals, so it's just nice, soft dirt, but the targets are deep. You got to go slower. You're not going to hear them. Kyle's walking over. It's the first time he's walked over all day. Let's see what he's got.
It's a Reese's Pieces wrapper, but very early before they came up with the paper version.
Oh, wow.
See the ridges?
Imagine how much. Here, stand right there because I need your black shirt to.
You'd think you'd find more of those, given the number of
how good they are.
Reese's peanut butter cups that are eaten.
And how good they are, too.
Right.
And look, this person ate theirs weird. Like, I eat mine, like the edge first, Kyle,
Right.
all the way around. This person stuck their tongue through the middle.
Yeah, they couldn't
licked out
wait.
the peanut butter center,
Yeah.
and then probably ate the rest of it.
They were probably starving back then.
That's good. This is what I just found, Kyle, 2 seconds ago. But it's a nice one. Look at that. Look how pretty it is.
Look what I found. I did find this, which I
And
believe it's a.
oh, wow.
Could be a tomback.
Yeah, there's a tom. That's a beautiful tomback. You walk over with that crappy bent up piece of metal and you don't call me for the tomback?
It's holding out.
Wow, that's a beautiful one. That's the best looking one I've seen all day. Out of the 2 of them.
Well, it doesn't have the full shank.
No, but still, that's a beautiful, large, giant coat button size. Excellent job.
Thanks.
Way to go. Way to be on the board.
Let's get
Another flat button for me.
nice.
And as I pulled the camera out, Doug just got a flat button. Congratulations to Doug.
This might be a tomback.
This is another Imperial button. This one's also got a busted shank. Very, very thin. Came up 62.
Corey, how you doing?
So someone else just came up. Let's go meet him. All right, there's Doug's best find so far. This is a big, beautiful tomback button. It is thin, nicely curved over. This came up how high on the Pro?
77 to 80.
So,
it kept bouncing, but
yeah.
it was a nice solid
Well, I
signal.
mean, look at it. It's like a quarter
About
size,
8
maybe a
inches
little
down.
more. It's a big coat button, but a beautiful tomback. Very nice. Kyle's got something over there. Let's see what it is.
I had a
A
couple,
live dig of?
Nothing.
Oh, of nothing. All right.
couple other buttons and a fired bullet.
All right. Kyle, we're not doing a good commercial here for the Equinox.
I hate the Equinox.
Oh, he doesn't mean that. I'm going to edit this. I won't edit it out. I don't care. It's an honest review. Well, I got another button. This one's got no shank. It's busted off. It's got some writing on it, which is much bigger writing. I can't read this one. This came up in 83 on my machine. I thought I was going to be digging a dime. Surprised. I mean, it is a pretty big, thick, copper button. Looks like it's plain. Just kind of threw me off. I thought I was going to be digging something different. I'll recheck the hole because that's a really high number for this. And I am down there. I mean, I know you can't see with the shadow, but I'm down probably about 7 or 8 inches. But I'll take it. Kyle's got something over there. We'll see what it is. All right, guys, I got a good one. There's the Nibbler over here.
Hey.
Doug's out there. If you're wondering who's holding the camera, this is Corey. You're going to meet him in a second. I'm not going to show him until he digs something cool, though. But Corey, you can give some commentary. I called him over to hold this because I've got a 5-inch 83, which I think might be a silver coin. Well, I say silver coin. I think it's going to be a coin. Corey swung over it so he can get used to it with his machine.
Wait.
Well, actually, now that I flipped it over, Kyle, it sounds a little scratchy. It sounded a lot better.
Could be a Reese's peanut butter cup wrapper.
Oh, it's a buckle, Kyle.
Oh, nice.
It's an old buckle.
I didn't know
Ah!
they actually named them after me.
See that? It's a Kyle buckle.
It's a Kyle buckle.
Yeah, it's a buckle for Kyle's. So this is not a treasure.
Look at this.
Kyle's going to show something. Corey, just you can
This
keep.
is the best find of the day.
I'll cut him out later, Corey.
Okay.
This is the best find of the day, Jason. Jason. Come on, look at this.
You really just found that? Did you really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe you really walked over here from that. Look at that button.
You can read them.
That's a two-piece one.
Philadelphia.
Holy, Corey, are you getting this?
Yes, I am.
Corey, if you ruin this clip, you're fired. That's a beautiful button, Kyle. He's holding like a trumpet or a bugle or something.
That's awesome.
Wow. Awesome find. Congratulations. That's incredible.
Thank you.
Much better than my crappy iron buckle.
You can't be worse than I.
All right, guys. If you haven't met him yet, that's the Nibbler.
Hey.
He's a strange character.
Show
But this
up.
is Corey.
Uninvited.
Corey's joined us
How's it
today.
going, guys?
And Corey's first decent find is a nice copper square nail. How deep was that, Corey?
About 4 inches.
Now, how can you tell that's copper just because there's
Yeah,
no
I was gonna
rust
ask the
on
same
it?
Because I
question.
just know things, Kyle.
Because it doesn't.
I know things.
I just dug one up and I figured
There's
it
no
can't be
rust on it. There's no corroded rust.
Yeah,
It
there's
doesn't
no
have
rust.
that copper patina to it.
Now Corey's brand new to detecting. This is only his second time out.
Correct.
And if you look at his pin pointer, it wasn't even dirty today.
No.
It's like he just got it from the store. His machine, look how clean it is. I forget what a clean machine looks like, Kyle. Even when I wash mine, it looks filthy. So welcome aboard, Corey.
Thank you, thank you.
If he comes back a second time, he's going to have a nickname. But for today, he's just plain Corey.
Sounds good.
You got to earn the nickname, Kyle. It took Kyle a long time.
10 seconds.
I know.
I walked up there and you go, I'm quarter hoarder, you be nickel nibbler.
I know.
That's it.
Sometimes it happens that way.
Why are you dressed like that? I think
Yeah,
was the
you
next
look
thing
horrible.
said.
His first time digging, he wore like dress slacks and a button-down shirt.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, good job, Corey.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, guys, I got a really good one. Doug is way up there. Kyle, I can't even see him. I was going to call one of them over at the beach a half a mile away. I have got my first silver in the hole. I just was moving the dirt. I see the edge of it, and I'm really deep, probably about maybe 8 inches deep. It's going to be a silver dime. It's got to be an old one, too. It's a seated dime. It's a seated dime. Holy cow. Oh, the guys are so far. 1857. 1857. Kyle can't even walk over. He's so far away. Oh, it's an O mint mark too. It's New Orleans mint mark. Oh, that is cool. Here comes Corey. I'll share it with Corey. The other guys are hundreds of yards away. Corey, this is the first one I got all day. I got an 1861 Indian, and it's a seated dime.
Oh, wow.
If you see the date at the bottom, it's 1857.
Oh, yeah.
And on the back, if you see, Corey, under the M in dime, you see that big O? It was minted in New Orleans Mint.
Oh, wow.
Which is a really nice mint mark to get because, you know, Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco are the ones everyone's familiar with, but the New Orleans Mint is incredible. We are right up, Corey. I was telling Corey, this is where the house was. We looked at the old maps again and found it. So, oh man, that's incredible. Look at all the stars on there.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. There we go, baby. 1857 seated dime. These old farm fields, you just never know. And this is a big one. And there's no stalk sticking up or anything, so the digging is real nice. The swinging is nice. Just got to swing over the right thing. Whew, let's keep going. All right, Corey's got something. Let's take a look. I got a sticker on that machine, Corey.
I know. I haven't found a quarter yet.
Oh, look at that. That's a coin.
Yeah.
Corey, that's a nice one. Here, look. Grab that toothbrush out of my thing.
Which one?
The small one. And gently brush it just one direction. Very gently. Very, like a baby's teeth. You have any kids, Corey?
No.
Like a baby squirrel's teeth. It looks like it's going to be a 1/2 cent. I dug a 1/2 cent behind the farmhouse last week.
Oh, I can't really see anything.
Let me try to get some detail. We'll be back.
Yep.
Well, there's young Corey's find, and we're not sure what it is yet. It's about, like I said, 1/2 cent size. It's thin. Oh, Kyle's gonna be mad. Kyle can't find nothing. Corey's been swinging a detector for 45 minutes, and he pulls out. Man, that is cool. I hope you can get some detail off it after it dries.
Same here.
Look, I can almost see it, Corey. If you look at the bottom, and I got bad light here, the sun's not out. You see it?
Yeah.
That line could even be a state copper. We're gonna let it dry, and we'll take a look at it later. But awesome job, very nice find, sir.
Great to go to the 3rd floor.
All right, we were all just talking with the landowner here. Doug said he's got a coin. He was about a 1/2 mile away.
Yeah, thanks for
So he
being
walked
sure.
all the way over here. And Doug's no spring chicken. He walked about 300 yards.
Yeah, these guys are trying to kill me.
So
for
I know
sure.
it's not going to be a zinc penny.
No. And let me tell you.
Better today than you were the other
Yeah, well, I think that humidity was
All
killing
right, let me see. Let me
All
see.
right, this is another first for me.
A first?
My first 2-cent piece.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I'll take that.
That's beautiful. The homeowner just put his 2 cents in. I can get a little bit of detail right now. When it dries, I'll get more of it. I'll go show the homeowner though, because that is super cool.
Sorry, don't ever get us wrapped up in season.
Ah, Jared, come on.
Jerry, you got to get yourself a machine
Take
and
a
come
look at
out and
that,
hunt
Jack.
with us.
That's a 2-cent piece.
Yeah, that's the homeowner here. I won't show his face,
And let me
so no
tell
one
you-
else knocks on his door. That's how it is. He's going to remain anonymous.
It does look like a 2 there.
Yeah,
it's
that's
a big
it,
two.
too.
It's slightly
Yep.
bigger than a nickel.
Slightly, yeah.
And they only made them for like 5 or 6 years in the 1860s, I think.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Kurt, thank you.
Heck of a good
Kurt,
find.
Brad, and Bob would know what years,
Very
but
good.
I'm not that smart. I went over into that field.
There's Doug's 2-center. Look at that beauty.
When Marianne had the
Now the date, I think it's going to be on the other side.
Yes, I think it's under the shield, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And that shield, I mean, I can clean
Oh, I
it
see
up.
it, Doug. I
Yeah.
can see it. 1865.
There you go. Civil War era.
The last year.
Last we talked to Bogey was...
How good are your eyes, Jer? If you look at the very bottom, 1865. Can you see it at the very bottom of the coin?
more or less.
Yeah,
but
it's
I
hard. It's faint.
couldn't guarantee it.
Yeah, I could have told you anything, right?
Yeah, really.
Awesome find. Good job, Doug.
Thanks, man.
Oh man, this is a heartbreaker. This was about maybe 10 inches down. It's a woman's parasol. Well, I say woman, I feel bad. A person's parasol, like an old umbrella. Thought it was gonna be a coin. Darn it. All right, keep going. Our young Corey's got something else. He's got the hot spot. Oh, I see it, yeah. Is it a button? That looks awful.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a button. Yeah, it looks
Yep.
thin for a coin. Yeah, your first flop button. Anything on the front?
Nah, just smooth.
And no shank. The shank was broken off. You'll get a manufacturer, obviously, around the rim.
Oh, you actually see it a little
yeah,
bit.
you'll be able to see it.
Oh, nice.
Could have had gold gilding at one time. All right, your first flat button,
Yep.
your first half cent, and he dug a hammer. Where's the hammer?
Right here.
He dug a hole. Look, that's useful. If we get attacked by a deer out here, that might save our lives. All right, I got a good coin. This is about 6-7 inches down. It was coming up in the high 60s. Flipped the plug over, and it's a pretty deep plug, and it was still in the hole, which is a great sign. I started fishing around, I pulled it out. I haven't seen it yet. It's probably going to be an Indian. Yep, it's another Indian. Here comes Corey. It's another Indian. It's got some corrosion on it. I'm going to give it a little bit of a wipe there. Here we go. You see his face, Corey. I don't want to step on my machine. You see it?
Oh, yeah.
I can't see a date yet. This is not a fatty.
I can't see the date either.
This came up in the high 60s, which is a little low for an Indian for me, but it's about 6-7 inches down. All right, there's the Indian. I got it cleaned off enough. 1873. That's amazing. I was going to yell at Doug, but I didn't want to scream in your ear. Awesome. That's a beautiful coin. Straight from the ground.
It could have been a piece of gold too.
Yeah, well, it's definitely not gold.
Yeah.
I got a pewter spoon bowl. It's all pewter. I'm embarrassed to say I dug a terrible hole there. I mean, I could almost climb into that sucker. And it turns out it was up in the sidewall. Just didn't sound good. It was in the 40s. Just the bowl, but it's old. It's the first thing I've dug in probably an hour and a half. It's been really slowed down. All right, and the bag goes. Keep going. It's going to be dark soon. It looks like it's going to rain. You see how low budget the whole thing is, Corey? But it looks good at the end, doesn't it? All right, guys, we're taking a little break. It's been a little slow, but we got some cool things. Kyle's got... Go ahead, Kyle. Show them your good find.
This is one sweet license plate.
There we go. Kyle went to the woods, of course.
Touch of rust.
Kyle lives in the woods. Doug got a really... Doug, show him that really nice square nail you got.
Copper.
That's a beautiful square nail. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Corey, show him your hoe. So there it is.
Oh, that's the chain.
Put it on your neck like Mr. T, Corey. Come on, I want to see what it looks like. That's going to look bad to the bone.
Nah, I'm good.
Bad to the bone.
So, yeah, it's been slow finds the last hour or so, but it's going to rain
Not
soon.
me. I found a lot in the
That's
last
true.
hour.
He did find...
I found a horseshoe.
oh, there we go.
One cork top bottle.
All right.
I got your wallet that I got out of your pants. That's
Did
in
you
here
get that?
too. Yeah. Oh, this railroad, this spiky thing. Look at that.
That's not that impressive.
So,
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, well, good job.
By the dump.
All right, we're going to start up again. Like I said, it's going to rain any second. I'll show you the sky. There you go. It's a treat.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys soon. And here's my wrap up for the week, guys. Not a ton of stuff. There was 4 of us. I was following all of us around with the cameras. All the guys got some things. Plus, it started raining around 2 o'clock, so they got cut short. But my good finds, I got one iron buckle. I got this thing, which is a mystery still. I don't know what the heck it is. I got one pewter spoon bowl, just a bowl. I got this mystery piece. I don't know what the heck that is either. A little cone-shaped sucker. I got one piece of an old parasol, you know, like an umbrella sort of a thing. A small piece of a harmonica reed. I had a bunch of square nails. I'm just showing you my best one here. I don't know why that's in there. A whole bunch of shotgun shells. Shotgun shells are the pull tabs of the farm. All different manufacturers, and some of these do go back, you know, 100+ years. So I do save all my shotgun shells. I've got hundreds and hundreds of them. I have a little display of all the different ones with the date ranges. That's kind of cool. Of course, some lead shot also. Flat buttons, I think I got 5 flat buttons. None of them have any markings on the front. They're all plain. I got these 2 are both Imperials, I think. That one has a cool little sunshine in the middle. And that one I can't tell either. And then the only coins I got in the day, I got 2 wheat pennies. I forget what year. I think they're both from the 20s, if I remember. And then my favorite 2, the 1861 Fat Indian. And this is the best looking fatty Indian I've ever got since my witch jar, because that one, you know, it was in a jar. It wasn't actually in the earth. You can see how fat it is. So that's a beautiful coin. My best looking one I've ever pulled out of the dirt itself. And then the seated dime, 1857 seated dime. It's pretty slick. but you can still make out, oh, mint mark, New Orleans mint mark. So those are my two best coins. I might even like the fatty better. I know that's probably crazy to most of these, but hey, those are my finds, guys. I actually had a second Indian penny. I think it was 1873 or something like that. I gave to the homeowner. He'd never seen one before, or if he did, I just thought he might like it. So I did have another Indian, but like I said, it wasn't a ton of finds when you had a short day like that, and there's 4 of us, and I'm trying to see everybody found. It was kind of just like a fun day. Next week, we are back at an old house. I think it was 1829. The ground's not frozen yet, so we figure, what the heck? We're gonna go back and knock on some doors. I found some incredible things there, and I found the old original late 1800s dump in the back of the yard. If you've never dug in a 125-year-old dump, the things you find in there are incredible. Wait till you see this. I found some really good relics. One of my best relic days in a while. At least I think so. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting. Happy New Year. If I didn't get you on the holiday last time, I'll see you on the next one. Later.